Dr. Bawumia told us that they were going to build an airport in Cape Coast. 2 weeks later, President Kwadwo went to the same place and said they were not going to build any airport in Cape Coast. Is that a lie or is not a lie?
Okay.
You see, Dr. Bawumia has a habit of telling spontaneous lies. Right? Baby Obedubian also didn't draw. Oh, tell an untruth just to make himself relevant at that time. But what a lot of people don't understand these days is that when you are speaking, the internet will not lie. You see the video you just, Kwadwo Poku just forced you to play of Napo. What I said, Napo said. What is the difference between what I said and what he said? My brother will tell you is interpretation. My young brother, and I believe I'm older than you.
Of course.
Politics is about interpretation. When you go and say something somewhere, like Mokwame Nkrumah, people are free to interpret it how they like. So in the end, you will have to go and explain. You say something in Kumasi and then you have to go to Dumpa to go and explain. That, yes, I can. But you have already done the damage. If you tell us that there is going to be $1 million distributed to every constituency upon you coming to power, we expect nothing less. Then you tell us that you've given the money to go and build toilets. Did we tell you, say, Sebi, it means Jai and I, it's $1 million? Are there $1 million worth of toilets all over Accra? Huh? Oh, sorry, all over the country. Are there 1 million? Is there an airport in Cape Coast? Is it there? When you tell us that if the exchange rate will expose you if the fundamentals are weak, then you came to power, the exchange rate exposed you. Then you said it's warp logic to think that what I'm saying is true because it has happened to me. You were a damn liar. Dr. Bawumia told us that he has locked the exchange rate, the dollar. He
never said that. Oh, he never said that.
You promised that.
He never said he has. You see, say things he said. Okay. If you say things he said, I won't target. But he never said that.
He said that he has locked the.
He never said he has. He never said he has.
And he has given the keys to the IGP. The same IGP they promptly sacked when the IGP had 3 weeks left to retire. When he said that, what happened to the exchange rate? When the MPP came to power, the exchange rate was just under between 4 and 5 cedis. Not to obliviate. When they left power, it was 17 cedis. Today, it is 10 cedis. And now they are
when we left power, it was 13.4.
No. Oh, Lord.
Oh, sorry, 14.3.
Yes.
14.3. Lord, in December 2024, it was 14.3. It was not 17. It was 14.3. 14.3.
Okay. You see, the same principle. Where failure is, it's
not the point, but let's put the fact out there. Okay, it was never 17.
Yes, okay, it was 14. Why are they? They got 38%. Jimensa had 3, so they got 41. It's okay. Listen, you failed the economy. And you people were abject failures. You were abject failures. You people completely destroyed this country's economy. Right? A few months later, you are sitting down saying opposition is lonely. Really? And you have the guy who told us lie upon lie upon lie upon lie. Dr. Bawumia said he wasn't in favor of DDEP. And yet it was done. Dr. Bawumia was not in favor of e-levy. And yet he had the cake.
But doesn't that indicate his limitations as head of EMT?
Do you know something? There's something called resignation.
Okay.
Remember, a vice president of this country resigned because he didn't agree with the government.
Who resigned?
Aka
was slapped out of the position.
No,
he didn't resign. He was beaten out.
So
your former head of state beat him out. Let's not confuse the case.
Should have allowed himself to be beaten out.
Oh. Physically beaten.
Yes, maybe he should have allowed Kenoforiaka to slap him.
That's a good example for us to say.
Exactly. So we are saying that he resigned. He didn't just resign because he disagreed.
You agree that he resigned.
Kwadwo, you can stay with the.
You see, let me tell you.
Advice that perhaps he could have.
Yes, he could have resigned. But don't say that he should be beat. Is be slept up. That a former vice resigned. The only time a former vice resigned is because he was beaten.
But the fact still remains that he resigned
after being beaten.
Were you there?
Bawumia was.
Were you there?
Please,
it's your opinion.
Does me and you have to be
Let
there?
me play your
Me and you were
Let
not
me
there.
play your game. It is
Me
your
and you-
opinion.
me and you were not
You were
there.
not there.
Me and you
Did you see
were
the slap?
not there.
Did you see the slap?
Me and you were
what
not
is
there.
on record? You see, he's in the Master, I will do the same thing to you.
This is one of the
You
reasons
see,
why I've said we need
when-
to read Rollins's.
Moro.
Yes, I'm listening.
Is it a fact that Aka resigned?
Of course it is.
Because Kwadwo Poku has confirmed that he
Yes.
resigned. But he said he was beaten out of the place. And I'm saying that.
That we don't know for a fact.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
he
we
wasn't
don't
there.
know that for a fact.
He wasn't
we don't
there.
know if his
The
resignation
man
was
who
based
keeps
on
telling me.
what had happened.
The
between
man
the
who
Rollins.
keeps.
Even the beating, we cannot confirm it with David. It was true.
The man who keeps telling me.
You want to thwart history by saying
Hold
Aka
on.
was never slapped by Jerry
The
Jordan?
man-
I'm saying that.
How
So
can you
isn't
say
the
that?
fact that Aka was slapped by Jerry Jordan?
No.
Is that now?
How can you say that?
Who said it?
How can you say that?
Hey, so today,
You were the one-
today, take
You
it,
were the one-
take it,
as
no,
we speak.
tomorrow, today,
Kwadwo-
as a record of fact,
Kwadwo
are we
Poku
saying
Mahala.
that
You
Aka
said you will
was
not
never
interrupt
sacked,
me.
was
No,
never
as
slapped
a
by?
matter of fact. I
You
mean,
said-
Aka said it, as Rollins said it.
Look, please, my brother,
it's all right, Joe
my brother.
speeches.
How many
Reporter
times have we heard this thing?
Kwadwo Poku.
Oh.
Kwadwo Poku. Do you want to talk again?
Reporter speeches.
You want to rebut what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Then let me
Let's
see.
move on. Then nothing is true. Let's move on. Then let's move on. Nothing is true. If today you want to tell me that the Aka incident never happened
see,
because it's what
Moro,
oral
you know why?
reports.
Moro, if
You
I
know-
do the same thing to him,
No,
don't
but
call.
do you know why?
Now both you and him are interrupting me.
No, make it stop.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
The only
Please, keep
reason
quiet.
why we some people are not tempted to doubt it because none of the persons involved has come and say it's not true.
No,
Otherwise-
there's a book. Somebody's book reports it. I can't remember whose book, but somebody's book reports it. The incident that happened about Aka where he was booted in the book.
No problem.
Kwadwo,
No problem. I haven't read that book.
you are the one who is touting subjectivity. Now you've added booted in the balls. You see what makes you people liars. You see, you lie all the time. You are throughout this program. You have been touting subjectivity.
Yes.
Now, not only have you done slap, you've added booted in the balls. Were you there? And you want to be at the menu. Or you are not about now.
Yeah, he nakaba.
Booted in the balls.
So that's a very
Me patch
interesting.
on my
No, but just a quick one. I beg you,
Okay.
you may need this. So Kakresam has sent us this message, and I think it's a very useful intervention. So he says, no, the Vice President Aka did not resign. He was made a running mate to J. Ekufuor while he was still Vice President. Yes. But
He didn't. What do you mean he didn't resign? He resigned as the.
well, yeah, but he couldn't have become his running mate if he hadn't
my
resigned.
brother, I was talking about Bawumia's lies. Please let me.
Anyway, so that's fine. That's fine. But this is a very
Where's
important piece of information.
the Pualuguda? Where's the Pualuguda?
But what did Bawumia
What
say?
did he say?
What did Bawumia say about Paulugu? That
He said that there was going to be a dam for which they have already given money to begin the dam. That was the 12 million that they gave to the Chinese contractor who took the money and ran away. Where's the dam? Is there a dam in Palugu? You see?
So was that a lie?
Well, yes, it's a lie.
How's that a lie?
It's the same way that you are lying about Aka's balls. That's a lie. You understand? Listen. Moro, everybody in this country, including my son Rahim, knows that Bawumia is a liar. You don't need any NDC person to tell you.
Exactly. The NDC person. I'm happy you've quantified it. You don't need any NDC person.
Canadian Japan has already told us he's a liar. But what did Brian Achampon say about Bawumia? Brian Achampon too was one of the, excuse me to say, cabinet